Welcome to our live stream. Oh, sorry. You apologize. It's your fault. For Sunday, January 12th, I think it is. Yes. And I am alone filming my munchkins today, and I hope that this is working. Hi, Zachary. Thank you for saying that you're first. I was having a hard time getting online this time. How are you doing there? How is the weather for you? Are you getting polar vortex like we are? Maya over there. Maya wants the goods. So I have stuff over there. You doing good? Good. We still have snow on the ground. Let's see. Yeah, we still have snow on the ground. The weather's bad. Yeah, our weather's good, but it's just really cold. So I am tardy. Are you tardy? Let's see, I have their things here, but I'm going to start off with them getting their little treatsies today. So let me go and get it. Oh, good. Zachary, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. I actually had put that together with you in mind so that you could see some of the sights as we would normally drive by them if we did. All right, I'm getting the treats. These ones. All right. Look at what I have here. It's icy and slippery there. Yeah, it was very icy and slippery here. No, Lucy. Lucy, I'm not putting up with that. Come on. Come on. I don't have a helper today. Come here. Come here. No, I haven't had a chance to go over there and look at it. I will do that as soon as we're done, okay? Whoop. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I don't have a helper to help me film today, so my apologies for being get down, for being shaky, because these guys, you go for those treats and you're going to be in big trouble. Come on down here. Come on. This is what it looks like when they all misbehave. Because let me tell you, it's like Curly, Moe, and Larry with misbehaving. Oh, there are wildfires? Yes. Raging in California. Yes. In Los Angeles. Pacific Palisades and Encino and a whole bunch of places like that. Places I have been, so it's sad. Ooh. I don't know why I thought Nancy was living in Florida. Nancy, are you living in LA? Oh my goodness gracious, girl. I had you geographically incorrect. I hope it stays that way. Spin! And that you are fine for the duration. Spin! Good girl. Zachary, you have a good memory. Spin. Family is in Florida. Okay. I thought I had Florida somewhere. Spin! Oh, no, he's not going to spin. Okay, jump! Jump! Okay, good beans. Good. Oops, that's for Ozzy. Run over. Good boy. Ugh. Boy, I have some shaky hands today. You can definitely tell. At least I can. Oh, aren't they cute, the twins? Aww. Yeah, it is a disaster. Disaster. Lucy's hanging out next to the treats. And why would that be, Lucy? You thieving little gremlin. Are you a thief? Have I mislabeled you? Aw, Lucy. Are you mommy's angel? She's right now, she's being Lucifer. So she's a fallen angel, not the real one. Are those wings black today? Yeah, whenever there's treats out where she thinks she can get them. The parcel is going fine, actually. It is finished. All I have to do is try to get out and get it in the... Oh, I updated it. I added some more stuff to it. So, yeah, the parcel is actually full. I don't think I can get anything else in it. Okay, spin. Spin. So there's all kinds of candies in there, and there's some chocolates too. Pretty. I just got to get it to the mail. For obvious reasons, I haven't gone anywhere. But yes. Yes. Well, somebody told me that I could keep it up all year long, and I could do some little angel in actually this speed told me I could hang hearts on it for Valentine's Day, and I could hang clovers from it for St. Patrick's Day. I could hang eggs from it for Easter. You know, I could hang flags from it for Memorial Day. Let's see what, you know. Yeah, I could do. Yeah, I could do the eggs. Yeah, I could do. You know, I don't want to hang rabbits from it, but you know. Yeah, that's about how motivated that I've been lately. You can tell. Maya would like me to be motivated. Hang books for World Book Day. That when is World Book Day? Zachary, I don't even know what that is. When is it? Spin, Maya. Roll over. Good girl. Pumpkins, yes. A big stuffed rabbit at the top. Spin, little Lucy. Nope, spin. Spin, 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 spin. Good girl. Spin, my little ballerina. Spin, 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 spin. Oh, well, I've already got St. Patrick's Day for March. Yeah, I've already got St. Patrick's Day for March. And I have to stick with one thing per month. I know I don't have anything to do for June. Oh, June is Flag Day. But that goes, you know, I have to hang something else for Memorial Day. Unless I let Memorial Day go into Flag Day. Flag Day is June 14th. Oh, I could just patriotic it all through the summertime, I'm thinking. Pancake Day. Well, I'm not going to hang pancakes because he would get it. Would you turn into a cat and eat all the pancakes? Spin! Down. Down. Get off. Get off. Roll over. Roll over. No, you. Loki. Loki. Roll over. No, I'm not on the floor with them. So he's misunderstanding. He's misunderstanding. Okay. Pretty? No. Pretty. All right, good. All right, good boy. You're pretty. Oh, you're so pretty too. You're a good girl. Nope, pretty. Pretty. Yeah, 4th of July is Independence Day, unless we cancel it for a lack of independence. Oops, did I say that out loud? Come on. Spin. There we go. Spin. Roll over. Oh, there you go. Lucy Bean, jump. Jump, jump, jump. Good girl. Lucy, spin. Good girl. Here you go. There you go. Always working for the treatsies. Ozzy. Oh, you're a pretty boy. You're so pretty, boy. Ozzy. Jump. Spin. Maya. All the way. All the way. Good girl. Good girl. That was pretty good. Her haunches weren't over, but that was pretty good. Look, I'm going to give you all the other treatsies because y'all are wearing me out trying to get the treatsies off the thing. You. All right. So for today, you uploaded 4 videos. Zachary, I need your energy, bud. Ooh. They don't see him, but he's here. Do you know who that is? That would be the Amazon person. All right. I have piggies. Let's see what they want today. I have piggy ears. And I also have, oops, they're beef sticks they haven't seen in a while. He picked one. I did not order anything that I can remember. This is where it gets rough. How many of you ladies or gentlemen order something, the UPS man shows up and you go, oh, what is that? Now keep in mind that I also receive packages here for Seraphim. And I am expecting one for him, but it's not from Amazon. Yeah, I don't know what they would call that. 200 years was a bicentennial, and I was 12 or 13 for that, I think. I was 13 for the bicentennial. That was a big celebration, actually. We went down to the National Mall and watched the fireworks go off over the Capitol. Actually, it was over the Washington Monument. I think they did it on the Ellipse. Aw, you were 16. You could, yeah, you could, I could be your baby sis. Oh, okay, so it's not for me. It's for the neighbors across the street. He boogie woogie parked in front of our house, and it's for somebody else. But usually the dogs are all over this, and I'll tell you why they aren't. That's an electric vehicle. It is silent as it can be. I am so delighted with how silent the electric trucks are that they're using for deliveries out here. I mean, it is awesome. Right, they're gonna. Ozzy's starting World War III here because he is, of course, trying to take everyone else's when he has a perfectly good one right here. He doesn't want it. Come here. Do you want me to hold it for you again? Are you just that spoiled? He's watching Maya's eyes. As soon as Maya looks like she's going to jump on him, he wants to leave. But you see how spoiled this boy is. You can thank his father for that. I'm telling you, doggy daddy has been spoiling him rotten. You know, Auntie Deborah's having a birthday in 3 days. I think she said she was the 15th. Hi, Auntie Deborah. Speak of the devil that she is. I'll speak of the angel. How about that? Sorry. All right. Now, Ozzy stole Maya's. Here, Maya. You can have this one. You want me to hold it for you? You want hold it for you? He took it. He took it, Maya. Speak of the Deborah. Here. Are you not happy with what was left? And now this one is absolutely delighted because he stole what Maya wanted. Now Maya has to pick something else, and I don't think she's into picking something else. Maya? What does Maya want? What does Maya want? Do you want me to play? You want some play? Oh, spell check. Don't you love it? Blame spell check. Blame spell check. Zachary's here. And if he's not speaking, then he's lurking. Maybe, there he is. Look at her. What is it, Maya? What? Go get the toy then. I have boyfriend right here. I have boyfriend. Go get him. Just threw boyfriend for her. Oh, she doesn't want boyfriend. What do you want, Maya? You have 2 pig ears. 2 big ears. Yeah. Eh. What do you want? Nancy's running outside to feed her animals. We have, I'm tongue-tied. Maya is on the watch list for things that could go wrong. Everything was going wrong this week, guys, by the way. Our heating system has been making noise for a little while. I have a boiler with a radiant, baseboard heat, hot water heat. And since I grew up in this house, I know the noises that I'm supposed to hear. Well, for the last year and a half since the last time it was serviced, all I've been hearing is a bunch of gurgling in my pipes. And oh yeah, the bad week. Well, it's just been gurgling for a while, and I don't know if any of you ladies have ever been gaslit and mansplained about things they can tell you anything, you're going to believe it. Oh yeah, your car's knocking. We're just going to change the windshield wipers and we're going to be right out of here. Because they got to go home to their hot potatoes and gravy. But anyway, Doggy Daddy came home and, he went over to the thermostat and he's looking at it and he's like, oh, yeah, okay, it's on, because it was cold in here. Colder than usual. And it's been pretty cold in the house. And so I go over there and look at it, and it says it's 59 degrees in the house, but it's set for 62. And immediately I know there's a problem. So I go over there and open up the basement door where Seraphin usually is, and heat hits me in the face. So I go downstairs to the boiler. It's, really, really hot in there, but there's no heat going upstairs. And I'm listening to this thing, and I looked at Doggy Daddy, and I said, it's empty. It doesn't have any water in it, and that's bad. So I'm going to flip the emergency switch and turn it off. And he's like, oh, it's got water in it. It's got to have water in it. No. Pretty much he's had forced air heat, his entire life. So he's used to hearing things. When this doesn't, runs pretty quiet. Well, actually, I have to forgive Jeremy, because he doesn't know what this thing sounded like. And even Seraphin was kind of gaslit by the guy that was here that was trying to, quote unquote, purge, the line of air bubbles, which does need to be done if you've replaced, a part in the circulatory system or whatnot. But, what was going on was quite different. Our circulating pump was not pumping. It's like having a heart with broken valves, and it wasn't pumping the water upstairs. So only the downstairs was getting the hot water, and the upstairs wasn't really getting anything. So I made a call, and they sent out the good guy from the company. I want to tell you what. I've got the name of a couple of the guys that are over there that are really, really good. And I'm just we're not gonna settle anymore because Brian fixed it. I have a couple parts that are still on order that need to be replaced. But suddenly we have a steady source of warmth going through my baseboards. And I am so grateful to him. He hung in there for hours trying to fix this thing. So, and it isn't the boiler that was the problem. What was the problem is it was so full of air since it had been empty that more patience was required to actually get the air out of the system. So we had that. And then, what was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday morning, I get up, I feed the dogs, everything's going good. And I take a look. Maya jumps up on my lap after she's, had her breakfast. And the area underneath her eye, in her fur, like on her cheek, it was swollen. I was like, what the hell? When it rains, it pours. When you're getting your boiler fixed, it's like moolah, right? And I'm looking at this dog and I'm like, how in the world? What is going on? What is going on, girl? And today, it's much better. It's really funny how Chihuahua eyes are anyway, because they're so big and they're so round. It's like they are an attractant for their own fur, for anything that they're sniffing around and puffing. It just back flushes and just goes to the wetness of their eyes. And Maya is the goober girl. She is the one that if something's going to go in her eye and float around, it's going to be Maya's eye. So, I know she's scared, Mommy. I put some eye drops in there, some of my eye drops. Okay, Zachary wants to know if I ever go to New York, and if I do, Zachary, do you want to move to New York? Is that what you're saying? You want to live in New York? Zachary, you got to be careful for what you're asking. You went to watch Sonic 3 in the cinema? Yeah. Okay, I have been to New York. Actually, New York is, 6 to 8 hours, I guess, from here. No, I have been there, yeah. We went there for a trip when I was in middle school. We went there and we toured the United Nations. I looked off of the Empire State Building. I actually walked all the way up into the torch of the Statue of Liberty because that was still open at the time. And I wish I still had pictures from all of that, but I don't. We drove in the buses through Times Square. We did a lot for a middle school trip to go to New York. But no, I wouldn't want to live there. And there's so many people there, and it's just so much, and there's so much traffic. Yeah, you're not allowed to go on the torch anymore. I'll tell you, that was That was just absolute torture trying to go up those steps. And when you got it was like circular. You know, when you got higher and higher and higher, it turned into a circular staircase. And then you got up to the observation little walkway up there, and it was really incredible. I also have been to New York when um, my ex my ex-husband, who is Seraphine's dad, and I bought a boat. We bought a sailboat. We were into sailing. He used to live on the Chesapeake Bay, and I was a sailboat racer, by the way. I bet you didn't know that. At least for our community yacht club, I was a winning sailboat racer. Yeah, it was hot. But we went up and bought a 40-foot sailboat in Connecticut, and we sailed it with some friends all the way back from New York to the Chesapeake Bay. You can do that. We went all the way down, sailed past the Statue of Liberty. At that point, the Twin Towers were still there, and I took a load of pictures, and I can't find any of them. Not a one. I don't know what happened to those digitals. And I mean, they were great pictures. I mean, we were right up on that Statue of Liberty, and then we went out into the ocean, and that was quite a feat. Down the Delaware River, and then ended up in the Chesapeake Bay and went down to where our slip was, because we used to live off of the Magothy River. So, you know, I've sailed down the middle of New York City. I've been there a couple times, but I would not want to live there at all. I no slight to New Yorkers, because you guys are a different breed of folks if you're living in the city. I mean, honest to God, my hat's off to you. It's been an interesting life. I've gotten to see a whole lot of different places. I wish I would be able to go abroad more. I mean, the only places I've been is out of the country, are the very tip top of the places that you really wouldn't want to go in Mexico, just the top tourist towns. And I did spend 30 days in India. Ooh, Nancy, you saw the Rockettes at Radio City Music Hall. We drove by it. We did not go in it. You know, we didn't have time. I think we were there. Basically, the whole point of our trip there was to see the United Nations. That was why my class went there. That was the point. And the side trips. Also to see the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island, which I was fabulously happy about going to, because my relatives came through Ellis Island, and I was tracking my history for one reason, and maternally on my mother's side, going up through her father. They're all Irish, and I'm seventh generation on that side. That's wild. So I was trying to actually find more, but I'm not ready to drop money on ancestry.com right now. I mean, I could probably find out more, but I have a cousin whose wife also does some research on the family tree, and he and I are related through our grandfathers. My grandfather's brother was his mother's. But anyway, so I can only track my mother's side because my father was adopted. So unless I want to track, and I have tracked sort of, my father's adoptive family. tree because we would consider them to be our really our blood relatives. How could you not? Oh, now explain India. Okay. My daughter's husband and the father of my grandkids is a naturalized uh, United States citizen from India. And at in 2012, we went to visit his mother, who was still living there at the time. And we stayed there for 30 days. And while we were there, we did a great deal of touring. So I was in a place up in Kashmir, which is in the north. That's where they lived. And we went touring. We went to Chandigarh. We went to Delhi. We saw the Golden Temple. I have photographs that I took of the Taj Mahal. I actually hugged those stones. I was like, there's so much history here. How many people have touched these stones? I was, just flipping out. I went to the Red Fort. I got to see, just how life is in India, and it's completely different than you could imagine. Unless you've been there, you don't know what you don't know. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and it just is, it can be backwards. When you take a look outside at how neat, like your electrical poles all are here, you can appreciate what I was looking at when I was down there. Everybody just picks their own pole and just runs a line to their house. It looks like a bee's nest of just wrapped up, balled up lines. I don't know how anybody would fix anything, but it was amazing. It really was. We saw different temples, and just the way of life is completely different. Now I'm sitting here watching Ozzy just gnaw at this thing, and I have to tell you, I am so pleased with the new stuff that I'm using for their teeth. I'll put it on and then give them something like this. And he's actually brushing his own teeth right now, so that's cool. Very cool. I never lived in LA, but I did spend about, well, being in the Navy, we were transferred out to San Diego. This goes to show you about what the government does sometimes. But being a Navy wife, I moved like 11 times in 9 years with little kids. And we were sent to California for some training for my ex. And he was supposed to be then going to be stationed on the USS, I think at Long Beach, and that was going to be in Long Beach, California. And it was at the last minute, they decided that they wanted him to go on the USS Hawes in South Carolina. And they moved us from the beautiful fairyland of San Diego, which I loved. I was so into the food. The weather was fantastic. We were renting a house that had a pool. I loved everything about that place. And then we moved to Charleston, South Carolina, next to a paper mill. Do you know what a paper plant smells like? That's where the Navy housing was, next to the paper mill. Gross. Yeah, San Diego was nice. I lived in El Cajon. I worked actually in in San Diego. But yeah, I lived in El Cajon. And that was, I lived on a little street. It was called Pepper Drive, and it was next to a municipal airport. And a couple years ago, that's where they had the crash landing of that plane. Was just like 2 blocks from where I previously lived. Yeah, it was awesome. Now, when I was there, I mean, it was 1986, I think. Yeah, 86. I believe that's when it was. Oh, Maya wants to play. Are you playing? Or did you just want to Humpty Dumpty it? Hi, Brian. Oh yeah. And Loki's over there. That's what he's doing. He's chewing on it. Maya just doesn't feel like it for whatever reason. Her face looks so much better. Yeah, when yesterday morning the come here. The side of her cheek, right here under her eye, was puffy. It looked like she just woke up with some sort of grandma bags under her eyes. I was like, you turn 5 years old and everything starts to slip, huh? Yeah. She it's not puffy or anything today, and it didn't hurt her at all. That was the weird thing. I could touch it, I could put drops in it, I could do whatever. She was fine. So it looks better today. But yeah, Loki is going to be actually going in for a dental cleaning towards the end of the month, which would be good for him. But I found this lick stuff, and I had put it on our doggy wish list, and Auntie Betty Ann actually had it sent to us. Listen to his growl. He doesn't want Maya to get it. This is the one he stole from Maya, by the way. But I had put that on our little wish list, and she had it sent to us, and I've been letting them lick it like once or twice a day. And it kind of has this stuff. It says it sticks to the teeth, so it stays longer. It's little enzymes, and then I give them something like this, and then they're kind of working it off themselves. So I'm pretty happy about that. My tips and tricks for trying to keep teeth. I will go over them with a toothbrush from time to time if I know that there's like a trouble area. Trying to watch the chat, it just keeps disappearing. I know Doggy Daddy will absolutely love me showing Ozzy so much, but he's being so cute sitting here. We were talking over our coffee this morning, and it was just like he has spoiled this little man so impossibly. Hi, Seraphim. This is the most spoiled little dog I have ever seen in my lifetime. He is. You would think that this one would be the spoiled one. No. She's going to jump up. She's like, oh, I'm the center of attention now. It's me. It's me. Yeah, see, all of the that puffiness is pretty much gone. That's just weird. It was on this side, and she still has a bit of a tear stain from it. Do you want scratches, Maya? Do you want scratches? Maya, scratches. Yeah, you do. You want some scratching? She still has some more tear stains on that side from it, but I mean, it's just pretty much gone. She wants her scratches. Here, this is from Auntie Deborah. You're getting these scratches from her. She just had a dental cleaning in December. So, if it gets puffy again, I'm going to take her in to have them take a look back there just to see if there's anything that could be, an abscess or something. But they looked at her teeth under anesthesia just a month ago. She had her dental cleaning with anesthesia right before Christmas. So they didn't see anything. And because her teeth are basically so clean and so strong already, because I try to take care of them and they're kept pretty white. Let me see them. Show them. Oh, she's not going to show you her teeth. Bless you. Look at them. Look at those teethers. They're so white. Yeah, she's gonna use her teethers. She ain't gonna show you. She's feeling spicy. You feeling spicy? You feeling spicy? She's very gentle with her mouthing. She's not hurting me at all. I turn pink at the drop of a hat, though. Doop, doop. Doop. Oh. Oh. Yeah, Seraphim is missed. He is missed. Seraphim, your package didn't come, by the way. I have not seen it. I'll check the front porch again, but there hasn't been anything that I've seen. So you might want to check and see. Oh. She's definitely feeling spicy. Inclement weather. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Happy birthday to Cheeky. 8 years old. That's a good birthday. Happy birthday to Cheeky. Maya is 5. Oh, I just poked her in the other eye. Oh my goodness. Maya's 5 years old. I can't believe Maya's 5 years old. Time really passes. These guys, we still call them puppies, and they're both 2. And that guy over there, big guy over here, let's go over and spend some time with him. Big guy here is 3. Hi. Hi. Are you wearing it down to about nothing? I'm not going to take it. Do you think she's going to take it? She doesn't want it. Here. Oh, that's nice. A trip out like that is always good to let them pick out their own toys. It's so funny when I take them out to pick out their own toys on their birthday. They're so worried about the sights, the smells, the people, that they don't pick anything out. So I end up having to pick something out that looks cute. He does not want to share his chew. January 7th was your dog's gotcha day. Oh, that's the best day, besides their birthday, where we thank their mothers for giving them to us. Let's wipe away his little eye boogies. His little pink skin. I'm in touch with Loki's. You know, I never stop being in touch with where my friend that gave me Loki, Lucy, and Ozzy. And I am friends with one of the ladies who got one of the dogs from his litter. And we exchanged pictures. So cute to see, what they're doing, how they're growing, how they behave. Loki was the biggest one. He was the biggest one of that litter. Little monster. Yeah, that was a big litter. Actually, his mom looked like she had some cheek on her. But she was very, very fluffy. She was such a fluffy girl, his mother was. He's a fluffy boy. Fluffster. He's a good boy. As for Uncle Jeff, if Uncle Jeff tunes in to watch the replay, I have to feature him a little bit. Does Loki's sibling look like him? Well, yes. I think so. I think so. Now, my friend kind of doesn't take she's not been lucky with being able to catch a great photograph, but I've asked her for some. I've said, hey, take some pictures of her and send them to me, because I'm really interested, to see how she's doing and what she's doing and how she behaves and all that stuff. So she has, and the last picture that she sent to me, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm absolutely, there's no way you can't tell that they're not siblings. I have 4 right now. Over the time that I've had Chihuahuas, just Chihuahuas, I've had 7, and now I'm down to 4. But I started with the breed back in 2002. That was when I got my first Chihuahua. And then about 4 years later, I got Stewie. He was my second, and he was a long-haired Chihuahua. And then my son got Pica. Actually, he got Pica before I got Stewie. When I laid eyes on Pica, I went into puppy fever. It was the saddest thing you ever saw. I was so ill with puppy fever. There was nothing that was going to cure it but getting a puppy. So, Doggy Daddy just happened to run into a puppy, and he plopped down a deposit and then took me out on an outing, and he goes, we're going to go out. And I was like, okay. And he just run me over to where Stewie was. And he says, what do you think of that? And I was like, I'm thinking it should go home with us. What are you talking about? And he goes, good, because I've already paid for him. So then when my son was in his last time in college, he was living close to where we were. We were in Indiana, and he was in Ohio. And he was in a master's program. And so Pica would come to stay with us. And Pica and Stewie were only 2 months apart. And so it was like I had 2 puppies at the same time. And then I had Moxie, and she was like the den mother for them. And Moxie was a short hair deer head. Yeah, you're fine. I'm not taking it. You're fine. She had a little deer head on her. She was not an apple head. But she was my little soul dog. That dog was everything. We're going to be ending this stream in 12 minutes. So we've been on for 49 minutes. We're going to go for an hour today. For those of you who are wondering why Zachary asks, he's in the UK. And it comes up on him needing to get ready for bed. Maya's sitting here. She's like, why are you spending so much time filming him? I know. Huffy Puffy. That's right. Huffy Puffy, ma'am. You know what? I'll tell you why I was late. I don't know what YouTube has done with the go live, but it is not as easy as it used to be to start the stream with the screen flipped the right way. Oh, Sarah, it's fine. It's fine. This one is Loki. Yeah, he's my big chocolate guy. And he is 3. This is Maya. She's 5. And she's my star, by the way. If you go back and look at our videos, you can see that this one is probably she's the smartest little monkey in the room. This one. Tell him how smart you are. Are you smart? Are you smart girl? Are you smart girl? What is it? Tell me how smart you are. Yes, you're a smart girl. Okay. And then these are what we say are the twins. This is Ozzy. And this is Lucy. And they are siblings. Whoops. Up. Maya says, okay, no, it's all about me, Mom. They're siblings, these two. They're from different litters, 2 days apart, but they share the same dad. So she looks like her daddy. And he looks like his mommy. So you really can't tell that they're like brother and sister, but they are. We got them at the same time. And we've had them now for 2 years. So there you go. There's the introductions. And welcome to the channel, Sarah. It's nice to have you. We go live every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And with videos that go up from time to time. I used to be a lot more faithful. If you guys bug me enough, I'll probably try to be a little bit more. Yes, Auntie Deborah has a birthday this week. Oh. Is it today? Was it the 12th or was it the 15th? My memory is... it's spotty. Oh, Maya's giving me kisses. Wait a minute. Oh, Maya, are you kissing Mommy? Are you giving me... Are you eating my face or are you kissing me? Which is it? Does it taste like roast beef? No. Where are you going? You were just kissing me. And you left. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera back around. Yeah, they changed I don't know whether the phone changed, with an update, or whether YouTube itself has changed some of the settings, but it's a little harder for me to go live. I'll, sit there and I couldn't get the thumbnail to work today. And I still can't get the screen to start it spun around right. Lucy's such a comedian over here. She's the one that got the biggest, stop it, Maya. She got the biggest bully stick of all. She goes down there and she swoops the big one. I know it's I'd say at our age, look at what she's doing to me. This is why the camera shakes. By the way, this is why the camera shakes. It is what it is. Is this what you want? Is this what you want? Ugh. My pit viper. So I'm holding this with one hand and trying to film it with the other. And I have to spin it again. So, oh, you're killing me. All right. There. Bring it back. If you want me to throw it, you have to bring it back. Come on, Ding Ding. Maya. Bring it. Bring it. Come on. Come on. You can hear all the gnawing in the background. That's him. He's going for it. I take those away after a little bit because if I leave them down, then they get too much protein straight up. She had a high protein problem. I used to leave the beef pizzles down there, bully sticks, on the floor for them to have at will. Oops. She doesn't want to let go. And Maya would be gnawing on them all the time. And I don't know. Annie Deborah's and Annie Marlene have been around long enough to remember, but I brought her in for a dental cleaning or just a regular. They get comprehensive care twice a year. They get their blood drawn and, you know, their poop checked and everything like that. And I brought her in for that, and they said her liver enzymes are elevated, and you know you've got an issue there, and I want you to put her on this medicine and stuff. Well, we figured out the enzyme that she had was the enzyme that was breaking down proteins. And beef pizzle is just beef protein. It's collagen and protein. And she was actually getting too much of that. So we took away these. They only get them on occasion. And I pick them up after a while. I don't want them just sitting here eating it. Chewing on it's one thing. You know, eating it all day long just because you feel like it is quite something else. I'll give them something else to gnaw on. Thank you, Annie Marlene, for saying that I am a nice person. I try. Well, I don't have to try to be nice. This is the real me. And the dogs don't have to try to be nice because this is the real them. I was looking at other people's chihuahuas. I go on some Facebook groups and stuff like that, and people have some really funny photos of their dog. Hey, Catherine, long time no see in the live stream. Welcome, welcome. I do see your comments though, sweetheart. But there's this lady, and she had this little chihuahua, and she had and he was just smiling into the camera. And she says he's just really nice and all, but as soon as I put a camera in his face, he just shows all of his teeth. Now, I'm going to tell you that, well, number one, I've never seen a chihuahua with cleaner teeth than that. So if this chihuahua was going to show teeth, they were sparkling. Okay. You know how you see celebrities sometimes and they're walking down the red carpet and they flash you a smile and all of a sudden you're like night blinded. It's like the oncoming traffic has flashed in your eyes and it's just their teeth. Well, that's what this chihuahua's teeth were looking like. I was like, dang. I had to make a comment that said those were the most beautiful teeth I've ever seen. But I cannot get my chihuahuas to show me teeth. They just won't. They're the sweetest little bubbies that I've ever had. And I can do anything to them. I can take their little toys and I can, mess around with them. And they will not show me teeth. So that was just, it's bizarre. Hi, Miss Southern Belle. Did I miss somebody else joining? Oh, let me see. Miss Southern Belle, hello. Welcome to the channel. I didn't see you join. I was busy. I was lost in my story and petting the dog. This is Ozzy. He's 2 years old. This is Lucy, his half-sibling sister. They share a daddy. She's also 2 days old. She's 2 days younger than him. And she is really enjoying her little bone. You want to turn around and say hi to anybody, Lucy? Lucy? This Lucy's my booby dog. Ozzy is Daddy's booby dog. I'm gonna tell you, I've been saying over and over again how spoiled he is. Camera shaking. I want to show you her face. Come here. Look at everybody. Look at that face. Show everybody their face. Daddy's working. Oh, you mean their daddy was busy? Oh, yes, he was. And I have photographs of their brother, but actually it's her. It would be her genetic brother from just the next litter after her, and they look so similar. So they share the same daddy and the same mommy. Ozzy's mom was retired after their litter, so she didn't have any more. Yeah. Oh, she's my gorgeous girl. Yeah, Lucy does have a sweet face. I'm going to tell you, this little sweet face gets her out of so much trouble. This face gets Lucy out of so much trouble. We call her Lucifer. She can be pretty mischievous, and then everybody else gets blamed for her stuff. But she is my darling little love muffin, and of all of the dogs, she travels with me the best. So if I'm going to be going someplace, I usually will take her. She's my sweetheart. She's the perfect house guest. She is awesome sauce. This is Maya. She's 5 years old, and of all the pups, she's the smartest. You know, you hate to say to your children which one's the smartest, but this is my child she's the smartest. It's Maya's channel. It's Maya's channel. Annie Marlene says it's your channel, Maya. What do you have to say to Annie Marlene? You say, that's right. Say, that's right. That's my channel. It's mine. It's my channel. It's all mine. It's all mine. Oh, you're such a sweet girl. Tell them it's your channel. Yes, it is your channel. It is all yours. You are the spice in the house. She is. She is my ever ready battery. And here is the boy. It's Loki. Let me switch around here. This is Loki. He's 3 years old. And we got him to keep Maya company. He does not want Maya to take his bone. Maya has switched. She's down here looking at him. He's given her the warning, not me. Mary would be nothing without Maya. True. Maya is also an excellent traveler. She's the perfect house guest as well. Both of my girls are. And I definitely would take her, on trips and stuff with me. He does not want her near him at the moment. These two are actually fast friends. They're completely bonded. He's not behaving like it is right now, but these two are in a relationship. They are. But she's queen of the house. She definitely has established herself as being that. When I brought Maya into the house, we had Pica and Stewie, and they were, elderly. And when I brought her in, I thought Stewie would play with her because Pica wouldn't play with Stewie anymore. And sometimes Stewie would want to play. But when I brought Maya in, Maya wanted to play. That's all she wanted to do was play with Stewie. And Stewie just rejected her. He just went over and sat with Pica, and that was that. So Maya didn't have anybody to spend time with. So enter Loki. And Loki, funny thing, is actually distantly related through the paternal line for fathers, I think. Yeah, No, mother's line. But then it went through the father's to this guy. Yeah. So somehow along the line, through one of the dads, his mother and his mother ended up being related. So, but distant. Yeah, he's Freckles. He is Freckles. So what does his sister look like? He had a sister who was black and white. She looked like a panda. And actually she was unavailable when I saw Loki. And one look at Loki and Daddy was lost. I mean, he had to have Loki. When little panda was available, I said, "Ooh, would you like to switch to, to the girl? You want to get the little black and white one and, get a girl instead of a boy." And he was like, "Nope. This is my dog. This is the one. This is the one we are going home with." And honestly, he was meant for us, and he's not growling at me. He's growling at her. He doesn't want. You see, she's got eyes on his pizzle. Ooh. He's like, "No, you're not taking it. You are not taking it." Now it's getting a little low because he has a powerful jaw. He really does. He has a powerful jaw. Loki weighs about 8 pounds. And I knew he was going to be a big boy because as a puppy, he was the biggest one of the litter. He would beat everybody to the bowl of dog food. And he actually had boobs. He was so fat that he had chest fat. And my friend said, "I'm so sorry. He's going to be about 9 pounds." And I was like, "You have me confused with somebody that's in a show ring because all I want is a decent companion dog. I want a nice companion dog. I want a nice puppy." And I knew I was going to get that from her. And as soon as he was put in my arms, it was love at first sight for both him and me. And on the way home, he was the most relaxed of all of the dogs that we have ever traveled with. And it was a good 10, 11 hours going home. And he wasn't used to being anywhere but with his mom. He was 8 weeks old when we got him because he was so big. We had to wait until the other puppies were 10 weeks old because they were so small. And, we didn't go for small. I just wanted, a very nice dog, and I want a Chihuahua. Hi, Derry. Welcome to the channel. We're going a little bit over an hour today, it looks like, because we've got some new people joining. Welcome, welcome. I'm into Chihuahua stories because we've got a couple new people in the channel. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't been here before. Yeah, hit that like button and subscribe so you can come and visit us. We have a wonderful group of people here. I'm going to tell you. I have the warmest community. So if you just want to check in on the dogs and see what they're doing, what they're eating, or getting any, tips on Chihuahuas, these are some wonderful people. So this is Loki. He's my 3-year-old. He's my big boy. I was just talking about him. But on his ride home, he was, oh my gosh, he was so wonderful. He got upset about one tractor trailer that went by and what do they call that? They call it engine braking. And that scared him. But aside from that, he was just rolled over and just the happiest little boy I've ever seen on the ride home. These guys were 10 weeks old when we brought them home. This is the brother and sister pair. And they were 10 weeks when we brought them home. And these guys are only a little bit over 4 pounds. It varies a little bit depending on of the season right now. I'm giving them a little bit more food because they're looking a little skinny. Chihuahuas need extra during the winter time, I think, just because to keep them warm. But they're just in about 4.5 pounds. These ones. Maya over here is my fuzzy little precious. She is a blue merle or black merle, and she comes in at 6.8 to 7 pounds. So when I was looking for her, I was going to get a rescue, but that turned out to be a scam. So you have to be careful when you're looking for a new addition to the family. It's so hard to find, a Chihuahua. We were looking in the shelters, and there was just none for adoption. And then I came across her, and who wouldn't be lost in that face? She was the cutest puppy. Derry, go back and look at some of Maya started the channel with us. Go back and look at some of our old videos. We have so many. And you can see Maya grow up. She was the cutest puppy. When I got her, she was just all ears. It's like people would look at her and be like, oh my God, what a darling pair of ears. Where's the puppy? Zachary, if you have to go, sweetheart, you just do what you have to do. We got a couple new people in. We want to, make sure that they feel welcome. And Zachary's in the UK for everybody that, wants to know. He is a fast and wonderful channel friend, and he usually stays until the bitter end, but he has to go to sleep so that he can go to school tomorrow, because they're on a different time zone. Sometimes we do have people that pop in. I have not seen Alessia. Have you guys seen her today? Sometimes when I'm talking, I'm not reading at the same time, because this girl will say what she reads, and, it is what it is. There's Maya. You got your boy from a guy that you worked with. It's funny where you end up getting a Chihuahua and falling in love with a Chihuahua. When I decided I was going to get a Chihuahua, I had a Chihuahua in mind. And it was not the Chihuahua that I ended up with, I'll tell you. And I found her we had newspapers back then. I found her in the newspaper, and I had to travel to outside of Baltimore. Here, I've got some pictures. Wait a minute. We're into history time. We are into history time, so I'm going to show you my first Chihuahua. She has since passed, but this one was my heart dog. You can see my bandage too. Don't pay attention to my thumb. This was Moxie. She was my first Chihuahua, my best friend. She was the moon in my orbit. She would never leave my side. I could walk her without a leash, take her to any party. She was the friendliest dog. She played with children. She was just wonderful. And you can see here, she was a short-haired deer. Little bit of an apple dome, but she was a deer. And then this is Stewie. Stewie was my sweet boy. And they were bonded, these two. Zachary, my thumb is a story. I don't think you have time for it. But, I can. Yeah. Go back through my videos and you can see Pica. But to give you an idea, all right, here is Pica and Stewie. Pica was 16, Stewie was 17 when they passed. She looked like this, and there is actually a picture on my channel that shows her and this side by side, and they look like twins. But, oh, there we go. I don't have her picture out here. It fell off. But, let's see, I had another question. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony sees Stewie. Yes. Stewie passed away last February. It's going to be a year coming up here soon. He was 17 and a half. Oh, no. Brian. You know, it took me 5 years after Moxie passed away before I would get another one. I still had Pica and I still had Stewie, but without Moxie, I felt like I was lost. And it took me 5 years, and then I found this one. So when she's ready, the right dog will come. And Maya is the right one. She is. We have lurkers. Sometimes we do get lurkers. They pop in. They take a look at what's going on. We're not everybody's cup of tea. Sometimes they just check out without saying anything. That's the nature of YouTube. You can come in, you could try before you buy. Not everybody wants to talk about Chihuahuas. My couch is starting to smell like beef. Yeah. Where's the beef, Maya? Where's your beef? Hi, Maya. Whoop. Show that pretty face. You got fans. You got fans. Look at me. Hi. Miss Southern Belle told you. Oh, thank you, Miss Southern Belle. Thanks for sharing. You can easily waste a day on YouTube. But you know what? I have some channels that I just really love to go to. And not everything shows up in your news feed, which is irritating, because you'll get somebody that you subscribe to and you don't get the notifications that you feel like you were going to. Uh-oh. Guess who doesn't get to keep them? Nope. No. Look at your face. This little man has been feeling oats he doesn't have. Okay. No, mommy gives it to you. You wait. You wait. It's mine. Here I was telling everybody that you're such a good boy. And you turn into this little brat. You're not getting it back. I don't like your eyes right now. You have a lot of Chihuahua diamond paintings. What is a Chihuahua diamond painting? This I would like to know. What do you have some pictures online and stuff about Chihuahua diamond paintings? You are not getting it back. I know you don't want Maya to have it, but mommy's a different thing. Okay. Mama's a different thing. It's all mommy. It's a form of art that is popular. Okay. Well, I would need to check on that. Do you use models for your diamond art? Oh, so you have a diamond painting channel. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go and visit you so I can see what you're doing. No models? Stop. All right. He doesn't want her to have it. Look at this combo. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Nope. Give it to me. Give it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Let go. Let go. Daddy spoils you too much. Mommy doesn't. No, mommy's not playing. Okay, give. This is too small anyway. Give it to me. Let's see how gentle this one is. And he's my big boy. Yeah, I'll have to go and visit your channel there, Derry, and see what you do. Look at Lucy's over here trying to hide hers. Hi, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Give to Mom. Yes, thank you. Thank you. She's going to try to hold it. So one of these is going to go in the garbage. And the other one, this one's too small. They don't get to keep it. Oop. It is. It's wonderful to have new friends. Nub nub nubs. Yeah, their nub nubs are all done. Like I said, we don't keep those down on the floor. I will leave the pig ears down if they want those, because that doesn't seem to bother them liver-wise. You can get a custom-made painting. Oh, cool. I think she would be an interesting subject. She has an interesting face. This one. Don't you? And she's spicy. She's like Chihuahua, Sriracha. Are you going to get a toy? All right, next time we tune in, maybe the tree will be gone, or maybe it's going to have Valentine hearts on it. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, it's like one of those things where you go, do you have the will to live, or do you have the will to take down the tree? You have a short hair. Yeah, though, I've had 2 short hairs. I just absolutely love all Chihuahuas, all of them. Now, in my past, I have had Chow Chows. I've had 3 Chow Chows, and I thought they were amazing dogs. But I'll tell you what, our house was never robbed, and they could be fierce. Oh, thank you, Anthony. I don't feel so bad. I don't feel so bad right now. He's making me feel better. In Colorado, they keep those trees up a while. Yeah, one time my mother kept it up all through the summer. I don't know. She must have been going through it. I don't know. I never asked her why. But, anyway, I mean, that is what it is. Oh, my goodness. Oh. All right. Ozzy is, Ozzy, what are you doing? Ozzy, let me turn it. Okay. This is his perch. Are you apologizing for growling at me over the bone? Yeah. See, this is why no matter what he does, he gets to live. But I've had beagles, I've had German shepherds, I've had terriers. My grandparents on my dad's side used to have a poodle kennel. They were judges for the AKC, and they used to raise championship poodles. So I had my toddler life surrounded by poodle puppies, which are the cutest puppies on the planet. They're so cute. My first dog was a beagle. Now, these ones actually are noisy enough. Oh, you're so cute. He's rubbing all over my face. They're noisy enough to keep people away. They jump up in the window and they act like little heathens when people are coming up to leave a package or something. They look like demons when they're at the window barking at the UPS man and FedEx and and all of that. They look at his little red eyes because there's a light over there shining in them. So these guys could keep people away. Oh, he's just he's sandwiched up against me. You're my baby. Are you my baby? Are you a good boy? Tell mommy. I'm such a good boy. Maya. All right. Hi, Maya. Are you a good girl? Oh, there's Lucy. Everyone's good. Okay. On this note, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. We will be back next Sunday at 3 o'clock Eastern Time with another hour-long episode of This Is My Chihuahua Life. Welcome, welcome to everybody that was new. We hope we see you again. This one is so mouthy today. My goodness. Okay. See you next week.